Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, episode 16. Well, behind me is the helicopter that decapitated, pretty much, the GM financial controller of Yucata. In the video, which you can find on Twitter if you decide to do a Google search for what I just said, he's standing over here with these gentlemen and decides to, what they say, run behind the helicopter to take a selfie, to get in a good spot at least to take a selfie. Forgets that there's a tail rotor on said helicopter and wow me. So this young mother choked to death when she tried to fit as many Jaffa cakes in her mouth as she possibly could. After fitting an unknown number in there, her mouth was so full her mother said it looked like a chipmunk, and she ran to the bathroom to spit them all out. After being gone for quite some time in the bathroom, they found her blacked out over the toilet. Immediately, they called for an ambulance, and her friends started giving her CPR. Unfortunately, she was in a coma for 5 days, ended up dying. So this was a raw vegan influencer, and she died of starvation, as one may be able to tell from her arms. But she was an influencer, and I mean, kudos to her. She had 10,000 plus followers on Instagram. For example, I have 300,000 on TikTok, but I have 60 on Instagram. That's 60 total, not 60,000. So in my opinion, 10,000 is an amazing number on Instagram to have. That said, unfortunately for her, she took her diet to the extreme, where her friends actually said she was bedridden for towards the end of her life there, refusing to have drink water for the last 6 years, relying only on fruit and vegetable juices for fluids. And ultimately, she succumbed to starvation, is what the medical examiner said. Now, what I will say for her is kudos to her for actually following through with what she said she was doing on Instagram. Unlike some people who say they ate liver organs and actually were just juicing up, she actually followed through with what she was actually doing. So kudos to her for that, but sadly, it's a pretty dumb way to go.